Hi everyone, my name's Electric Donkey, and today we are back doing another Game Maker to. Wait, hang on a minute, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one, Tom. I meant a Donkey's feedback video. So today's gonna be a little bit different because we're not just gone out onto the Game Maker forums and found something completely random like we normally do. In fact, once again, someone sent me this, and I was meant to do it quite a few weeks ago, and it completely slipped my mind. And it was someone on my Discord channel, so it was a guy by the name of Temps, and he sent this over to me, his platform game, and basically he said, "Could you do a little review on it?" And I completely forgot. But anyway, it's here now. So these are all the files that are included. Quite a lot, to be honest. What I did notice, which I found was quite ironic, though, was in the README, all there is readme.md, and that's it. A bit weird, maybe. So I'm not quite sure what was going on there, but regardless, I don't know. We'll just go ahead and play the game. Now, I have played a little bit of this beforehand, and in fact, I made a quick level for them, but we're going to not judge it on the level so much because we've already gone through that with them, but rather the errors, glitches, or the other things like that, and the gameplay itself, obviously. So the game itself puts you in a kind of zombie apocalypse sort of situation, in which you've got a gun. It's your standard RTS kind of RTS. Is that the right word? I've forgotten what it is. Kind of game. Scenario. So as I say, the level design isn't the greatest, but we've kind of tried to fix that between the two of us. Now, the art design itself I actually really like and enjoy. It's something that I find pretty cool. You know, it's kind of that like retro sort of feel to it, shooter type game. Now, this is one thing that I noticed. I don't know if it's a glitch or an error or something, but these things, if they stand in one place too long, they turn into like a big ball of light, and one of them just disappeared. Then, now, I'm not quite sure if that's meant to happen or not, but it does. And Avast's telling me I've run out of security or what have you. It always comes up on this game for some reason. But another thing that I did notice when playing it is this thing. If I keep going up on a ladder, I kind of glitch up like that. Bit weird. Another thing I've noticed is that if I shoot something, the bullets go straight through them like that. You can see. So a bit of recollection as to when you're hitting them would be pretty decent. Now, once again, I've already explained this to them, but that's something that personally I think is quite a good thing to have. The knockback I quite enjoy actually. It feels quite a responsive knockback. So if I get hit by something, see, I get knocked back there, and there is even a little animation towards it, which leads me on to the next point: the animations. The animations in this game are actually really quite fun. You know, well, not fun maybe, but if you look quite closely, he's actually running, he's actually shooting, and you can even see that little finger moving when he's shooting, which is something that you don't really tend to get in these kind of games, which is pretty cool to see. I really love these hearts as well, just a complete side note, but that's something that's pretty awesome. So, another thing I did notice, I'm trying to replicate it quickly, but if I go find something else to shoot. Yeah, see, you can quite clearly see I've got five coins there. I can't do anything with that thing. I'm not quite sure what I'm meant to do with it. Am I meant to press a button or something? And yeah, I don't know if that's a design feature or what, but I can't get whatever that is there. Anyway, that seems also, yeah, that's another point I was going to mention, was the jump seems a bit ridiculous, to be honest. You see, I'm almost like I'm on space. Right, now onto the enemy AI. The enemy AI is pretty clever, I'd say. Only problem with the enemy AI is this. See, watch this. if I stand here, they all spawn in that same spot there. So the problems with this is that you could potentially have people standing in the same sort of spot and just spawn camping the little things, whatever they are. And that wouldn't really be that good, to be honest. That wouldn't be something that would be fun or enjoyable for a player, to be honest, just to stand there and do that. Oh, the other alternative is to stand there and get killed. That's the other thing that could come up. Also, it feels like there is way too much things. Like if I tried to come up there, they're all just stood there. So as soon as I come up, I'm as good as dead, basically. Which, you know, it's alright if there's a lot of them, but I've got no angles on them, really. I can only go up the ladder, and to get up the ladder, I've got to go past those things. The other thing that I would say, just briefly, I know it's not a massive issue if it's in kind of early access, but there's no real story to it. There's no real motivation. I'm not doing anything, particularly I'm just surviving a certain amount of time. You know, these survival type games, they do exist, but I personally don't enjoy them. If you had some sort of levels or you know, some sort of progression maybe going on, that would be pretty awesome, I think. You know, to have some sort of goal that you got to get, so maybe you got to kill a certain amount before you can proceed to the next level. Maybe I'm thinking along the lines of something like Battle Block Theatre. Now, if you played that, basically your goal is to go around this ridiculous sort of theatre and collect the gems before you can exit. You've got to collect a certain amount before you can exit. That in a game like this would make it pretty awesome. If you chucked in some humour in there, that would definitely be something I'd be willing to play. You know, that would certainly be something good. Also, you can see the AI here, they are all just stacked up here. And it creates this massive beam of light that does, I don't know what it does, but it's there. But anyway, overall, I'd say that's pretty good early access kind of game. You know, it's definitely got its flaws, but every early access game has got it, whether you look at like Ark, Rust, all these type of early access games, they've all got issues, even games that aren't in early access. Now, the only things I'd say is slight works on the AI and slight works on the level design. We've already gone through the level design pretty much, and some sort of story, and then you've got it sorted. Just plan ahead a little bit, get a few ideas down as where you want the game to actually go, and then just go for it, and just, you know, set yourself a little targets for each day, and you should be good in you should be good pretty soon to go ahead and put that on the forums. So that was my review of platformer.exe. Don't think we really have a name for that yet, but anyway, that is it for this video. If you like the video, remember to like, subscribe, or just if you guys want to do. If you want me to review a game, I'm happy to do so. Either send me it in a media file, or I don't know, something. Just send me it however you feel necessary, email or whatever, or on my Discord or whatever. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Like, subscribe, I've already said that. And I'll talk to you in the next one.